Taron, always good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, brother. How are you, Josh?
Welcome to the club. This is my club. Do you like it?
Do you know what? It's a bit like the end of the first Kingsman.
That's what I was going for.
It is,
yeah,
isn't
it's a
it?
little.
It is.
Where's Colin? Where's Michael?
Yeah, well, Colin was definitely dead at that point. But
That's
I feel
true.
like Samuel L. Jackson should be laughing maniacally.
You were a crusader. Now, you have to be a warrior.
You just debuted some footage. I got to see finally some footage from Robin Hood. It looks very cool, man.
It looks cool, man. It's I've seen the movie. It's great. It's very it's pretty. It's like it's explosive is the word really. It's kind of high octane and fast paced and fun. I mean, it was so great working with Jamie Foxx and to have a kind of buddy relationship thing going with him in the film is quite exciting because he's so charismatic and great off the cuff and. Yeah, we had a good time.
I've noticed in the past when I talk to Jamie and he has like younger co-stars, he really kind of like bonds with them in a profound way.
Yeah,
like he takes them under their wing.
Nurturing, and encouraging, and yeah, man, he's a great guy.
So how was the film like originally kind of pitched to you or talked to you about? Because obviously we've seen many different iterations of Robin Hood. What made this feel fresh?
Well, they sent me a script and it read very much like something that wasn't set in the 1300s. And I liked that about it because it had a kind of an irreverence and a fun and a cheekiness. And then I was very familiar with Otto's work.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders,
Black Mirror. He worked on a show called Hustle in the UK. Like I've seen various things I had seen various things he'd done, and I just think he's got a great sense of what's cool. He's got a great sense of timing, and he's very interested in character. And it was kind of pitched to me as being what Peaky Blinders did for, whatever, I'm not sure what decade that's set in, somewhere in the 19...
we'll dub it in.
But making a historical story feel modern and contemporary and making it rock and roll, and I think Otto does that very well.
And say what you will about, and I love Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, I think your accent's a little bit better than Kevin Costner's, with all due respect.
The accent and the hair, I hope, are both considerably better, yeah. I love that movie.
Me too, come on.
What I find exciting about this is that movie, for me, it's dated now in a lot of ways, but it still has a special place in so many people's. I mean, what are you? You're a couple of years older than me.
Yes.
Yeah. But like, for me as a kind of 5 or 6 year old, that was like super cool, and it always will be for me. And
Totally.
I hope that my Robin Hood is that for some other kids.
Yeah. Is there a Bryan Adams song in this one? Or are you going to be like bathing in a waterfall?
I tried to get them to let me cover it. They didn't want that for some reason. I still think it's a mistake.
It's not
too
too
late. I offered
late.
to do a rap version of that song. Weren't feeling it, don't really know why.
Speaking of singing, we got to talk about we're that much closer to seeing you finally get in front of the cameras for Elton John, right?
Yeah, this thing that's been a long time coming. I'm super excited about it. Terrified, but super, super excited. And I'm not going to say anything about it.
Let me ask you this: Did you have to audition for Elton? You'd obviously sung and sing. You'd done a little bit of. You didn't even have to meet with him. Nothing.
No, I'd met him before, and he was very, very kind about my singing and it's been put together by Matthew Vaughn and Dexter Fletcher is directing.
Right.
So there's a lot of people I've worked with before, and it really kind of started when Hugh Jackman and I recorded a song for the end of Eddie the Eagle.
Yep.
And it was sent off to Matthew, and he called me and went, "You can sing." And I went, "Well, yeah, a little bit." And he went, "No, but you can sing." And then it all kind of went from there.
What's the most petrifying part? Not to get in your head and to get you worried about this prospect, but is there one thing you're most worried about as you approach it?
I felt like what I wanted to say is I just don't want to.
You can say it.
I don't want to fuck it up because it's
right.
It's Elton John.
Yeah.
If I fuck it up, it's really bad.
Right. You won't. Don't worry.
Hopefully
you won't fuck it up. Last quick thing. Kingsman 2. 400 million plus worldwide. What does that mean for the future of Kingsman? What are you hearing?
I would be very, very surprised if it was the last you'd seen of the Kingsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talked to Matthew recently. Do you know what's cooking in his head?
I do.
And there's something in there.
There's a lot in Matthew Vaughn's head, yeah.
We don't have that kind of time. There's a lot.
I don't think it's wise to discuss a lot of it. But yeah, there's a lot. Okay. I think you will be seeing more of us.
Excellent.
Yeah.